Hey, what's up you guys? oldmps here with episode 20, I believe, of Let's Build a Roller Coaster with a map that's unnamed still, but who cares? Because there's no longer really matters anymore. Alright, so last time we're kind of in a rush to get this map up as fast as possible, like the actual map itself. And I showed Umish this earlier today, and for some reason I kind of came up with the idea, but if Umish wasn't there I wouldn't have thought of it, so give him a little bit of credit. And also some really epic news. It appears that we're going to be getting a YouTube partnership within the next week or so. So yeah, that's really epic news. Huge thanks to Duquesne23. We'll give him more formal thanks in one of our better videos, I'm sure. But yeah, so that's pretty epic news. So we'll be working for TGN, for people who know who that is, and yeah. But until then, you know, I mean, it's not written in stone, but it seems pretty likely that's gonna happen. So, yay, sort of. Anyways, so this is gonna be my second to last video, I believe, before I leave for a week. So, it's not that I'm taking a break, it's just that I won't be able to upload videos because I'll be in St. Louis, Missouri for my robotics tournament. So just to let you guys know, don't expect any videos from me during that time period. And wait a second, why am I forging this? Oh, that's because my Xbox is fixed. For some strange, ungodly reason, that towel trick thing actually works. So, thanks for the dude in the comments who left that idea. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. So I did, and then sure enough, it freaking worked. I was like, you're kidding. So, supposedly it only works for about a week. But, you know, I can do it once a week. It's fine with me. So, yeah, so this should not have any gap in the videos as soon as I get back. My Xbox should work. If not, I'll just do the towel trick, which only takes like an hour and a half to do. So yeah, that's some pretty epic news. Now, okay, so in order to get this just right, we have to get this guy to curve back down. So we could do it the cheap old-fashioned way, which isn't really that cheap, I guess. So let's see how we can pull this off. We can also change props in this. I'm sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm just kind of thinking a lot. Today's been a pretty interesting day. Well, it's very eventful, at least. My dad got engaged to his girlfriend today, so yeah, that's pretty interesting. So that's some more new recent news for you guys. And you guys should my present should be out probably before this video. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a lot of negative responses like, well, that was kind of creepy. But keep in mind, I'm still an amateur at making 3D animations, and you know, for me that's pretty good. I haven't built anything that great. I mean, I know he moves kind of weird, but I was kind of rushing that one so I can get that one out before I went to St. Louis. So I didn't know how long it was going to take to render. So yeah, just to let you guys know, that's the real case with him. He'll have better graphics. Well, not, yeah, probably better graphics. And it'll be more detailed once I get like the intros done with him. And like Forger of the Year, he'll probably look a lot better. I'm assuming, I'm hoping. So yeah, so don't discard him right away. So anyways, I'm going to explain to you guys what I'm doing right here. Pretty much we're going to do kind of something cool that Umish Day 3 did. So what I saw him do. So how many walls do I have? Okay, I have 2. So I'm going to have to make more walls here soon. And I can't use up, I'm starting to run low on props, which is scary because I kind of need to get this track to finish naturally. So the idea is that we're gonna do one of Umish's Cannon trick things, which I kind of like. I think they're pretty neat. So we'll probably end up dome with something along those lines. So let's go ahead and make sure this looks nice and pretty. It's just not cheap. I know this isn't one of my best maps, you guys. You just kind of have to kind of deal with it. Hopefully the aesthetical theme will make it a lot better. I did show Umish and Sparky what the aesthetical theme is, and I swear if they open their mouth and tell anybody, I'll kill them both. Cause I like the theme a lot, and I really don't want anybody to know it. And they were able to recognize what object it was. Like Sparky was like, I have a feeling I'm gonna be wrong, but it's like I think it's blank, and I was like, it is. You recognize it? He's like, yes, and I was so happy. So it's a recognizable object apparently. But I think I'm probably gonna end up doing a little bit more detailed work on it once I get a chance. But until then, he's kind of just stuck the way it looks. So. Anyway, so yeah, here's the really boring part. We have to layer this whole entire thing over itself, which is boring as can be. I would skip this, but I don't know. I'm kind of happy today, and I have a feeling you guys will enjoy my commentary slightly more than usual. Today's been a pretty neat day, eventful, because, well, a multitude of things. So we're going to go ahead and keep building it like this until we get it to a reasonable point to where it's I can get it to into a Cannon type of shot. And I don't want to do it to the point to where it's like a slow-mo Cannon. I want to see if I can get the Cannon to shoot correctly without like having to put any shield doors except for like the landing pad, which would be ideal, but we'll see. I don't know yet. We'll have to make the track thin, and that's never easy to do. So yeah, just the other day Amish came out with his newest map, which I hadn't seen yet, which was pretty freaking awesome. I really enjoyed it. I didn't get to race on it yet, but I really want to, so probably next custom game night thing we hold, we'll probably go do that. And I'm sure we're gonna have quite a few. It seems like Sparky's actually diligently working on his little machinima, his next one that's coming out, so I can't wait for that to come out. That should be pretty cool. He told me the baseline of the story, and I was kind of confused. I was like, you just gotta see it. I'm like, alright, that sounds legit. But it sounds better than any of the other machinimas we've done so far. It doesn't sound like it's gonna be funny, like the racing machinima that we just made off. Like, honest to God, that machinima took us not like maybe a half an hour. I mean, the longest part was building the map, but besides that, I'm gonna save the map because it's starting to freak me out. But besides that, it was after that it was just kind of like, okay, let's just commentate over the whole thing. I just put 7-second black screens in between each section of the track, and then like Sparky and I were just screwing around and commentating over the whole entire thing. So that's all it really resulted in. So it was kind of like, wow, that actually turned out way better than I expected. So that was one of the better feats of our machinimas. And I have quite a few machinima ideas. None of them really particularly funny. One of them I think is a good idea. Oh, you know what? I think that'd be hilarious. But yeah, we'll have to spend a lot of time on that one. But that would be pretty freaking hilarious if we did end up doing that. But I have to like plot that one out quite a bit. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and hopefully once we're done with this track, I don't know if I'm gonna do another series like this, but I mean, I enjoyed doing it to you guys, but really I've been moving so slow with this map. Like, this map was supposed to be done like a month ago. Like, if I hadn't have done the commentaries, it probably would have been done a month ago. No offense to you guys, I mean, it's just the truth. Because I mean, I would have just like, because you know, sometimes when I feel like forging and I don't feel like commentating, I decide not to do it at all. because I know I want to show you guys what I've been doing, but on the other hand, I'm like, I'm too tired, I don't feel like doing it, the commentary's gonna suck, and I just blow it off. Like, alright, I won't do it. So, that's the one issue with building the map like this. The fact that I'll get lazy and decide not to go do it just because I don't feel like talking the whole entire time. And, anyways, as we're rounding the end of the video, I decided to go ahead and add a new portion. I know the guy like in the questions video said, would you like to do like or rather, it's like would you rather questions, but I think just a standard question would be interesting. So let's go ahead and just ask a standard question. What is your favorite hat? No, let's see. No, that's stupid. Let's see. What's your favorite dog? So leave a comment. You can be funny, interesting, anything you want. Leave your comment in the description and explain why you like that dog so much. I have a feeling I know what type of dog's gonna get picked the most, but I don't care because it'll probably be funny. And but I still have like a couple more minutes of commentary I have to do, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep talking because I always do that. That's what I'm the best at. I can never shut up. It's quite honest opinion. So let's see. So yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot of help from a lot of forgers saying you do realize you can just build with these props, and yeah, but the map would be 10 times uglier because I don't have any skills with these props. It really is true. I've never learned how to use these type of props, and don't feel like taking the time to practice with them. I tried to do it with a Montana coaster, but I built the whole map with curves. The curves are the only props I can forge with now that are in the wall section. So whoop-de-frickin'-do. That's all I got accomplished, which was kind of sad. So I mean, that's the whole thing. So that's the main issue. So let's go ahead and see how this map is gonna turn out after we're done with these two props. Because we're gonna go through and delete everything except for the last prop, just because I'm picky like that. I want something to go off of too. So let's see. Will that work? Yeah, that's fine. And this last guy. Oh, and I got an interesting story I can talk about next episode because this is kind of hilarious. I forgot to tell you guys about this. I can't believe I never told anybody about this. Thought I would, but I guess it never occurred to me. I should talk about it, but it's quite funny. So let's see how this looks. Maybe it doesn't look ugly. Hopefully it doesn't look ugly. It looks like it's a piece of track. Yay! What you can do if you're as nitpicky as I am, you can go through and realign all the corners, and it should just come out just fine. It'll come off a little bit off from like the section you originally put it at, but that's not horrid. It's not bad. Just make sure you don't change the actual angle of the prop, because then you'll like skew the track wrong, and then you're pretty much screwed, and you have to delete that whole entire portion behind it, which is absolutely disastrous. Like I said, you want to make it appear smooth. It doesn't have to be smooth as long as it looks it. That's what matters. So we're gonna go right through here, right over here. Make sure this prop's lined up and pretty. And see what I mean though? See how it gets so offlined? How much time do I have left? Okay, I'm already going over. Alright, you guys, this is oldmps. Sign up, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.